Hey there, I'm Christopher McClure from Wholeness Geeks, and welcome to Meditation Happy Hour, which happens every Friday at approximately 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And uh, it's a time when I share meditations, processes, perspectives, both traditional and modern. Today, I want to share a new uh, download or piece of the puzzle that I've gotten. And the these pieces usually come out of crisis, usually health crisis. And the health crisis that I've had recently is RSV. Um, had it's about been about 2 weeks, and it's I'm not contagious anymore, and I don't have a fever anymore, but there's still some coughing, and but it really kind of sacked me for a good week. Um, you know, anyway, what happens for me is that when these kinds of things happen, I kind of probe about what it is that I'm doing and what it is that I need to be doing differently. And this time, what came through is what I'm calling the infinite sensate star spine. Uh, so if we take a step back and look at the major downloads over the last few years, um, corresponding to um, illnesses, the first was COVID. The first COVID that first time I had COVID, what came out of that was this sense of inner shapes, of contouring the shapes, um, when you in the inner terrain, when you close your eyes, and um, sort of bringing that level of source to expression. And the body cycle that was uh, accentuated in that process is respiration. The second time I had COVID, which was the end of last year, which turned into a 11 day stay in the hospital, what came out of it is the soul kernel, and the body cycle that was accentuated in the soul kernel is pulse. So it was pulse and the six-pointed star. And so this time, this bout with RSV, the what the the download, or the piece of the puzzle, the infinite sensate star spine, is basically um, again using the six-pointed star, but uh, moving around the sides of the star with sensation. So it's the sensation is the accentuated body cycle. Um, so what this meditation, it's like a meditation in itself. What this meditation is I just kind of described it, but just to make it a little more clear, is that you move around the sides of the six-pointed star, but like sort of in the first example, you could just do that breathing, right? In the second example with the soul kernel, it's the pulse that's driving it, and specifically the pulse down in the dantian, or in the core of the earth. And But in this new version, it's moving around the sides of the six-pointed star, but driven by sensation. And like with the soul kernel, there's a mantra associated with it. The for the soul kernel, it's Om Mani Padme Hum. The mantra associated with this, with the infinite sensate star spine, is there is no God but God, which is 6 syllables, and that's actually kind of an English translation of uh, a zikr, which is a Sufi kind of mantra in inquiry. Um, so that's the basic practice. But with this, with the soul kernel, the location is the dantian, or the core of the earth. With this, the location is the spine. So the star, it's we're once again we're flattening it out, making it horizontal, and it's looping around the spine, right? With that sensation and that mantra, there is no God but God. Now the thing is that once this sense of looping around the spine, the location is somewhat established. Any body phenomena that arises can be, I call that, excuse me, when the star flattens out and goes around something, I call that eye hatting or hoop in the tree. So it's I hoop in the tree. So when that happens, when a body phenomena appears, the star can do a hoop around that phenomenon, and while still referencing the spine. So that's the meditation. Like usual, we're gonna do that for 3 minutes and 33 seconds, and then I'll come back with some notes and say a few more things about this new download. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I'm still kind of getting over the residue of this RSV. So I'm gonna start the timer for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So basically, the practice is hooping the star around the spine with sensation driving the movement around it, and with the mantra, there is no God but God. Here we go. Okay, we're back. And um, one sort of comment I want to make is that this meditation works particularly well for pain because any pain can be sort of experienced from the inside through the observation of sensation. So you feel pain, and that is that's a sensation, and that sensation can be uh, wrapped into the movement around the six-pointed star. So I think this particular meditation might have some effects with healing. Um, so what I'm finding is that there's a polarity between this sensation and pulsation, um, and that the sensation is uh, is more aligned with, say, spirit. And so the way I've been practicing this, or where I've been practicing this in my life, is particularly is when sleeping. So that sleeping, there's more of an experience of the spirit side of things, and then the soul kernel with the pulse and the dantian is more in the experience of daily life, waking life. Um, so this meditation kind of makes this whole composite of meditations, which calling, yeah, I'm actually not sure what I'm calling it. It's all leading to the guy. It's all kind of within wholeness and the Gaia Core project. Um, at this point, we could just call it the full tilt meditation, but it kind of completes that because now there's like a specific part that addresses spirit, or it's like the in shamanistic terms, it's like the upper world or heaven, and then there's a particular practice that represents earth, or the lower world, or matter, and that leaves respiration as sort of the middle world, or the kind of the heaven, earth, and man, the man element, the human element. So that's it for today. That's the basically the download, the infinite sensate star spine download, and so you can join the Wholeness Geeks Facebook group if you want to dialogue about this, or if you want to share a meditation of your own, you can do it there. So once again, I'm Christopher McClure, and this has been Meditation Happy Hour. Thanks for watching and listening.